So I started off by graduating from Bowdoin and went straight to graduate school in public policy at the Woodrow Wilson School down at Princeton University. I was originally planning to focus on international relations. Because I had gone straight to graduate school from undergraduate at the school, at the Woodrow Wilson School, they encouraged individuals like myself to find some work experience for a year. During the summer, after my first year at the Woodrow Wilson School, I did an internship in the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. And after that, came back and did an internship in Washington, D.C. for a foundation, a very small foundation, called the German Marshall Fund of the United States. And those two experiences were extremely valuable to me because what I learned over the course of that summer and then that year was that I wasn't interested in international relations. The work wasn't as interesting to me as I thought it was going to be. It was not the right fit for me. During the course of the year that I was in Washington, D.C. working for this foundation, I decided that what I really wanted to do was go into education. That was my second area of interest. And I returned to the Woodrow Wilson School, got my master's degree. In about April or May of that year, I planned to become a teacher. I then went and met with a woman who was running a charter school in Trenton. And because of my work in the Patterson School District, I'd actually been able to secure New Jersey principal certification, even though I hadn't taught for a day. 2 weeks later, she calls me and says, am I interested in talking to her about becoming the principal of her school? I was pretty excited about this. Feeling pretty good about myself, right? My first full year as a principal was an unmitigated disaster. It was really horrible. Students weren't learning. It was a terrible place for students. It was a terrible place for staff. It really just was an educational malpractice of the highest order because I didn't know what I was doing. About 2 months later, I felt like I was really doomed. And I sat in my office with my head in my hands as literally utter chaos reigned in the school building outside of me. And it was literally like a light bulb went off over my head. And I remembered, aha, I've been to a great urban public school. That's a fantastic place where kids are learning that doesn't look anything like this chaos around me. It's called North Star Academy in Newark, New Jersey. I decided at that moment there were a couple people in the school who worked with me who were sort of really trusted individuals, brought them in. I said, I'm gonna reach out to North Star. I want you to go up there and whatever it is they're doing, I don't care what they're doing, whatever it is they're doing, write it down in detail, bring it back here, and we're gonna use it here in this school. We did that, they did that. Brought it back down, we started it that year, really began the next year, complete turnaround. Went from a chaotic school to a calm and productive school. Went from a terrible climate to a great climate. Improved student achievement on our state test scores in double digits across every single area in 1 year. I wanted to do more of what we had learned from this other school, but the executive director of the organization was not really interested in that. I, with several other people from this school, Trenton Community Charter School, founded Foundation Academies. We have since then, since opening in 2007, become far and away the most highly regarded school in the city of Trenton. We're one of the highest regarded schools in the state of New Jersey. And I finally found in Foundation Academies what I had been looking for when I went down to Bolivia and to Washington, D.C., and that is impact. I go to work every day excited about what I do because I get to have an impact, a really profound impact on the lives of the students and the staff in our school.